Hello ladies and gentlemen, Yessik Ziiq here again today to bring you the first episode of Let's Play Freaking Meatbags, a combination RTS tower defense game that I actually find really goddamn fun. It's entertaining, it's a bit funny, it has an interesting premise that I kind of like, and I like the art style, the design, the crazy pixely stuff that goes on. So you are playing as a robot who has just got his first job working for this robot boss guy who looks a bit like HAL 9000 but with a tie. So you're 0.03 seconds late for work. We've already assigned the good non-deadly jobs to punctual workers. You're stuck with the Komikos sector, a lovely slice of space where the planets are about to crash into the sun. While you're there, pick up all the rocks on each planet's surface. They're valuable and we can sell them. And be fast about it so I don't have to fill out more paperwork, notify next of kin, recover your melted body, etc. Oh, and there's some squishy creatures that live on the planet out there. Make sure they stay safe. My wife thinks they're cute. Now stop checking your email and get to work. Angrily, BossBot. Excellent. So that is the basic premise. The game does start out with a small tutorialization, and that's pretty much what we're going to be playing through today. The next episode will be more interesting. So the premise is you are controlling humans, and sometimes the humans get lazy, but basically you're trying to keep them alive, and I will just instantly assign them to work because that seems like a good idea. So you're trying to keep them alive, and you are also trying to breed them. So what are you two doing? Oh yeah, one of you has to die. Colette Crawford. Hello! Loading communication protocol to communicate with fleshy life forms. Beep beep beep. If you're pissed at me reading, then I don't know what to do. I'm gonna read this dialogue. You're shiny, I like that. Loading plugins to allow interaction with dim-witted creatures. Beep. How are you doing, shiny middle box with lights? Software loaded. Hello, life form. Wild robots are about to attack. Help me work and I'll try to keep you from dying a horrible death. Okay, I guess. No, never mind. Already died a horrible death. So, as I keep trying to say, adaptation? Protocol initialized. You there, Meatbag, do what I say or you'll get squished. Seems fair. I like their uniform there. So each individual character actually has a fair amount of dialogue and backstory, and like if you click on them you can see exactly what they like and what their experience is and their resource mining. And as they get more experience for all those things, they'll do it faster and faster, which is very, very nice, of course. And your basic objective is to defend your base from waves of enemies and at the same time breed humans to give them special abilities. So the first thing I'm going to do is actually build this DNA fuser right here, which will allow me to actually breed humans if I get 2 of them in there. As you can see, I have 20 of this slime now, and that is how much it costs to make myself 1 more human. There's this question mark button that I will talk about a bit later. But for now, if I just press the plus button, it will DNA fuse them. I think they need to stay in there for the entire process of DNA fusion. But this is pretty much the objective of the first level. And what the DNA fusion will do is it will actually combine the abilities if they're humans, and they both have similar abilities. If you breed a human with an alien, it will give the human the alien abilities. So you want to kind of like breed ultimate humans that have tons of abilities. So as you can see right here, a human with an alien will get both ability A and B, but a human with a human will only adopt abilities that are shared between both. So there's a whole like breeding sub-game going on here. There's also a ×3 speed multiplier, which I always find very useful in any tower defense type games. So here we get new walls, planet cleared. And after every planet you get a bunch of rewards, but I will also go over that a bit later, and you get to take a certain amount of humans with you. I kind of like this guy here in his suit, or no, this guy here in his suit. Or where's the guy with the suit that I like? I don't know. But as you can see, they all have their separate backstories. I'm not going to read the ones for the people I start with, but I will read them in the future. As you can tell, I could actually take 1 more weapon with me, but I have no option but to take off right now, so I will be doing that. And moving on to the second level. Awesome. Awesome indeed. Oh god. Well, I just had a bit of a computer issue and now I have no idea what I was going to say there. So, in this level we actually have to fight off some of these waves and it takes on more of a tower defense structure. It just wanted to teach us how to breed humans just there, or freaking meatbags. Freaking. I like how it's kind of a play on freaking as in having sex meatbags and frickin' meatbags. I think that's pretty cool. So in this level, It's pretty much the exact same as the last level, except there is actually things for us to defend against. As you can see, there are already over here some robots that are trying to blow up our wall. And if I were to click this Bullbot thing, which I should have earlier, the Bullbot is a simple but strong robot, moderately aggressive like an encyclopedia salesman. So as you can see, you get descriptions for pretty much everything you unlock. Detecting search of wild robots on the planet's surface, be careful or whatever. Oh boy. Set up some different fences before the night falls, or they'll melt you with lasers. Okay, I'm building. Okay, so things that I have to do in this level are pretty much just defend my base. So as you can see, you can actually adjust where enemies are coming from by building walls, like they can't get by this wall, so they'll just go around it. And then you use towers to kill the hell out of them when they finally arrive. Now I find in this level it is very unusual that, oh god, I didn't pick up the CPU cores. Okay. So there are types of currencies in this. There are CPU cores and there is that rock stuff that I pick up, the crystal rock. And I can actually spend that at shops to upgrade my overall capabilities in between levels. And the weird thing is, I'm pretty sure the shop in this is actually a reference to Homeworld. For any of you who have played that game, it was one of my favorite RTSs of all time. And it was incredibly sad, but there was a merchant ship that was like a big circular thing, and it looks a bit like that, if you ask me anyways. So I'm not even sure why I'm getting one person to mine this green stuff. I guess it's because I want an extra human before next level, just so I can have my maximum total amount of humans. So they really want me to build an extra wall now, which I will go ahead and do. I'm only going to build one though, because I don't think I need to fill in this gap in order to be safe. But what I really want to do is actually build this clone station. And for that I need one more thing of green stuff, and then I can, or not clone station, breeding station. Let's call it a DNA fusion. Let's just call it a fuck room, because that's what they're going to do there. So I'm going to build that, and then the second I get 20 of this green goop, I can go ahead and breed some humans. But in the meantime, I think building another defense tower is probably a good idea. That was probably not the best place to build it though. Whatever, 3 defense towers is actually enough to get by just fine. As you can see now, there are 2 waves, and it does show you where they approach from. So it's pretty easy to predict where you want to go. So I don't need any more green stuff now. These 2 can head into the breeding capsule. Whose name apparently I just keep changing because I can't come up with the same name twice. So DNA fusion is happening. Let's actually fast forward a tiny bit and see if I can get up to 200 of this stuff so I can get another defensive thing. So they are going to try to get through the gap that I've left open there. They're not doing a good job though, and I could really use picking up these CPU cores. They do disappear over time, and that's one of the few things this game does to make me not totally endeared to it. I do not like it when I can just drop the resources and never get them again. So I need everybody to now start mining this one rock. There is more rock up there, but I only need 10 more before I can build the last line of defense, or the last attacking unit here, which of course is going to be a machine gun tower. And where do I want it? I don't know, maybe like right here. At least that covers the nearby area for when they're attacking the walls. This next wave is pretty much definitely going to attack the walls. I'm just going to get some of these things off of my little bar area. Don't really need them. Those are the objectives. Apparently I have to look at this before I can get it off. Lovely. So here's the next wave. As you can tell, it's a slightly bigger boss type wave, and they have all lost their objective because apparently these rocks exist in patches. So if they run out of one patch, they don't know what to do, and you have to reassign the mining group, which is perfectly alright. I now do have the maximum amount of humans that I can take with me off the planet, and I'm pretty sure I'm fairly safe here, so might as well just get some extra mining done and go to 3 times speed. But this time I'm going to want to pick up all these CPU chips, because I have avoided them for far too long, and they could even get through there. Fortunately they didn't, but I did manage to take all the chips, and I'm taking off from the planet. Okay, perfect. As you can tell, I get a huge planet clear bonus, I get some perfect bonuses, I get to take Gwen with me. Let's go ahead and read Gwen's story here. Gwen Robertson makes milkshakes out of bananas and dates. All you have to do is mix them together and drink, then go to the gym for 3 hours. Such muscle. Fucking weird. Anyways, that's where I'm going to cut it for the first episode. Weird game, I'm enjoying it so far. Maybe I'll read this email out from my mother. Hey Chip, are you enjoying your assignment, keeping those little animals nice and warm? I heard about your robot troubles. I'll write their mothers and let them know they're misbehaving. I'm sure that'll straighten them out. Wear that sweater I made you when the sun goes down, okay? In addition to keeping you warm, it will also protect you against laser fire. Oh wait, I forgot to send it, didn't I? Well, I'm sure you'll be fine. Lasers don't hurt too that much, unless they hit you in the face. Okay, fair enough, Mom. And I will also go to this shop and buy myself a mining facility. It's a resource extractor that increases my gathering speed by 200%. Sounds like a plan to me. And the other thing you can do in this shop so far, well, there are some things that are not in the early access version of the game yet, but you can buy brain slugs to make your guys nice and cooperative for only 300 apiece. As you can see, it actually changes their appearances so that they have a brain slug sticking out of the top of their head. This also seems like a reference to me. It looks like a reference to Futurama. I'm never going to complain about Futurama references. So what I meant about this ship looking like that ship from Homeworld, am I right about that? Is that a reference to Homeworld? I'm going to have to look that ship up when I'm done. I forget what the race is called who does the trading, but I swear it is them. I'll check it out. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please leave me a like. It will help me know whether or not to continue the series. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.